What's up, running family? So I wanted to do another quick video, another shoe review. This time it's going to come from Nike. So I've been reading a lot about the marathon shoes, the very famous marathon shoes that Kipchoge, I think that's the guy's name, who ran the marathon in under 2 hours. And that were I think that was the Alpha Fly Nike Air Zoom Next Percents, something like that. I could have that name wrong. I will probably put a picture of the shoe right here. I've been really wanting to try these because curiosity is getting the best of me with that shoe, because I'm hearing so many amazing things about it. And you guys do know that I'm a huge Hoka fan, and Hoka is probably my favorite shoe right now because they are so like comfortable and soft and cushy and just are like the perfect shoe. It's going to be hard to find a shoe that beats Hoka. You know, when it comes to my feet, I have very like wide feet, and I like how wide they are. I'll get to that in a little bit later. But those Nike shoes, the Next Percents, are like $400 sometimes, $350, $400. And you know, I really want to try them, but I don't want to spend that much, especially if I don't like them. So I was online the other day and saw that Nike has just released I guess a trainer version of the Next Percents, and they're called the Nike Air Zoom Tempo Next Percents. And I was watching a couple of reviews and reading how these are sort of similar to the I keep forgetting the name. Is it the Alpha Fly Next Percents? Anyway, the really popular ones that are like upwards of $350. And so I was thinking this might be my only opportunity to really try this shoe without having to buy those. And these were a lot less. I think these retail for, if you guys can read that right there, $200. These are size 11.5. So again, I don't really know the specs. I can probably put it in the details if you guys care about that stuff. I'm sure you guys can go to other channels for that information. All I know is that I wanted to try them because I wanted to try I wanted to feel what the Nike, that React foam or whatever it's called, that really soft, cushy, bouncy foam that Nike has, what that feels like. Now, I will say that I did try these on last night, and man, they are super narrow. And like I mentioned, my Hokas, they are super wide and give you a huge, nice, flat platform for your foot to land. So there's none of this when you're running, right? I messed up my ankle really bad a couple of years ago. It was a really bad injury. And ever since then, I freak out if I get on anything really narrow. I don't wear cleats anymore because of that injury. I'm just, you know, there's been a couple times I was walking around my apartment with them to where sort of wobbled a little bit. So I'm a little worried about running in these tonight, but I'm going to do it for you guys. So I want to let you guys know what these shoes bring to the table. But I will show you guys the shoe right quick. Here is the shoe. It does come in a nice black and sort of gray, or black and white. I'm really not sure what this color here is considered. But there is a really cool material on these. And again, the only reason why I wanted to try these is because I can't get the Next Percents, the really popular ones that are so expensive now. They're really hard to find, and I really didn't want to spend $400 to get a pair, upwards of $400. And again, I heard that these are very similar. I know they're not exact, but they have a similar design. And like I said, I did try these on, but I will go ahead and show you guys that I want to try these on now. I tried to wear these with thicker socks. That's not going to happen, guys, because these are very tight on my foot. And maybe it's just my foot, because I told you guys I had flat feet. But I had to find a thinner sock so these could actually go on comfortably. And so I'll show you guys now what that looks like. Okay, so I have some very fancy New Balance socks here. Hope the Nike fans out there aren't gonna kill me in the comments too much, but these are very thin, almost like, they feel like dress socks almost, but they're really high quality. They got like this sheen to them that I really like, but these are a perfect sock to go with these shoes. I did get these socks from Marshalls. I think they were like $7 for a pair of 6, which is a great price. They do have the nice, I don't know if you guys can see that, but say New Balance here on the back of the sock. Yeah, so I'm gonna put on this shoe now. So I did realize the best way to put this on is to grab the heel tab and the tongue, or whatever you want to call this thing, and use that together like this. But yeah, again, these things are super tight. I wear 11.5. They do seem a little bit big, but I mean, not too bad. I guess you're gonna need room in there. But yeah, these things are, like, you don't have to tie them very tight. Like, they're already on there really, really good. You guys can see that. And again, these are super duper tight. They are very form-fitting on the foot. Again, I'm used to my Hokas, so I'm not really sure if that's, you know, if this is what I want. I did walk around in these though, and they did have a nice spring to them. So we're gonna see if these are worth the $200. These just came out recently though, but these are $200, and they do have that really nice spring. If you guys look at the bottom though, like, look how narrow these things are. They're like a couple of diamonds, like a diamond here and a diamond here. So almost like it feels like I'm like walking on horseshoes or something. I don't know if that's the best analogy or comparison, but like, yeah. So I'm hoping that I don't, twist an ankle with these things. But like I said, I did get some pretty good little bounce whenever I was walking with these. So I'm going to go for a 3-mile run and see if they do anything for my speed or anything. But I'm not a very, if you guys can see the title of my channel, I'm the chubby runner. So I'm not very fast, but I do enjoy running. So, but I think these, if they're nice and if they work, I might keep them. We'll see how it goes. I mean, lately here, these running companies are giving you an opportunity to try the shoes out, and if you don't like them, you can get a full refund and they'll pay for the shipping, which I think is great. A lot of shoe companies are offering that option now, and I'm not one that really is going to take advantage of that system too many times, but I'm happy that I have an opportunity to try these. And if these are anything like, yes, and tell me in the comments, but if these are anything like the Next Percents that I'm talking about that I really want or really want to try, and if I don't like these, then I don't need to really try those and waste my time and money. But who knows? If those are wider, that might be better, but we'll see. All right, I'm back, guys. Post 5K, I did a 5K. I will put my little stats down here at the bottom. They're not great, guys. I'm not a professional runner. I just do this for exercise to lose weight. I am turning 40 in a couple of weeks, actually. So I made a decision to get back in shape before my 40th birthday. And so far, I think I've lost around 35 pounds since January. So, good news and bad news about these shoes. The good news is that I kind of like them. They are a little, they take a little work to get used to, but I don't mind them. I actually kind of like the springiness of them. I like how they propel you forward. You definitely get all the return and the energy that you put out while you're running. It definitely gives it back tenfold, and it actually helps. All the energy you put out, it helps you propel forward. These do, and I will say the bad news, I guess, was going to be these take a little bit getting used to. Also, the other part of bad news is that I'm probably going to want to try the other Next Percents that I was talking about, the ones that are really hard to find and that are super expensive, because if those are better than these, which I've heard that in a couple of reviews, then unfortunately I really want to try them. So hopefully I can find a pair that's cheap out there, or just maybe just save up some extra spending money and just pick up a pair, because honestly, I'm the kind of guy that curiosity gets the best of me, and I just really want to try them. These did take a little getting used to, though. I found that these have a sweet spot. Now, while I was running, wasn't that big of an issue, because while I'm running, I guess I'm keeping my pace and my tempo pretty good. These are called the Tempo Next Percent, so they actually do help. They did help me keep my tempo. But while I was walking was whenever I was kind of getting some issues. I noticed that my left foot was sort of falling inward. The heel of it was falling inward. The heel on the inside was falling inward, like almost like it was so soft, and I still weigh 210 pounds. So the heel, I guess, is so soft. Maybe my foot wasn't, I don't know, maybe because I told you I have flat feet. Maybe I have fallen arches. I don't know exactly what my feet have. But I did notice that my foot, the inside of my heel kept falling in, so I would have to kind of correct it, and I would have to like touch the sweet spot here in this, right in the center where that check is. That's the sweet spot, right in the center. And when you find the sweet spot, these things give you like a lot of bounce. At times I felt like I was on those spring shoes. I don't know if you guys watch Nick Simmons, but he did a whole video on running on spring shoes. It sort of feels like a little mini version of that, because when you find the sweet spot in these shoes when you're running, you're definitely moving like pretty good. Like these things help you gain speed. They help you if you're trying to like get a PR in like a 1 mile or something like that, or just whatever you run. These are going to be the shoes that you're going to get your records in, because these things really do help you move forward, and they are springy. And if you have like a good, nice, clean glide, you're going to be moving in these things. They really do help. I don't know the science behind it, and I know that I've heard a lot of good things about these shoes. I actually heard about a lot of good things about the other shoes, but these are like I said in the first half of the video, these are the closest thing that I can get. And so if the other Next Percents are anything closer to close to these, then I need to get my hands on those. These are really like good shoes. Like, honestly, I'm a Hoka guy, and, you know, I thought I was spoiled with Hoka, but I don't know. I think I've been spoiled with these, because, I will have to kind of set this shot up. But if you see that the Hoka is really wide, and these are super narrow. Like the front right here, the front of the Nikes are actually pretty wide, but they get really narrow right there in the middle. But unlike the Hokas are super, super wide, which is what I like about the Hokas. But these here, man, these are like a Mustang. These here are comfortable and very, very cushiony and really easy to run in. They definitely help my back and they help my knees, and I love these Bondi 6s for that. But these here are like a Corvette compared to like a Cadillac or some weekend car that you're kind of just slowly touring in. Again, I love my Bondi 6s, but these things right here are like Ferraris. They're super super springy and responsive, and actually I think they're kind of worth the money, guys. If you guys are out there trying to find a maximum cushion shoe, or at least something to help your PR time beat those records and whatnot, you're going to want to try these Tempos. Again, guys, they take some getting used to. I wouldn't run in the grass in these shoes. They're just way too narrow. And they're so high. I don't know what the stack height is on these. Bondi 6s that I have are 37 millimeters. I do know that the other Next Percents that I keep referring to are 40 millimeters in the heel stack, I think it's what they call it. So if these are the same as that, then that's really high. Honestly, I'm used to the Bondi 6s, and like I said, they're just super wide and super cushiony and super comfortable. I'm not falling down in those. These here feel a little unstable. Feel like if anything gets in the way of these shoes while you're running, like if you have to dodge or kind of cut out of the way, that you're going to fall over, and it's like running on high heels almost. But if you can see what you're running in front of, and you know that you're just doing a flat surface, nothing's going to get in your way, you're going to be fine, and you're going to love these shoes. I do think they're probably not best for running on a cushion track. You know how they already have like that kind of foamy, springy cushion on like high school tracks and stuff. These are going to be just way too much, I think. They'll still work, but I think these are going to be best on the hard surfaces, like the street and stuff like that. But definitely not for like hiking or playing basketball. You're going to end up breaking your ankles in these shoes if you try doing anything kind of like where you have to cut and move around and play basketball or anything like that. I think these are made for running only, although they did mention something. I heard some of their trainer shoe. Again, guys, if you guys are training in these, good luck. You're braver than I am, because I can't see myself doing any kind of like cutting or any kind of anything other than just running in these shoes. But I might pull the trigger on the other ones just to see which ones are better. Guys, I hope this video helps somebody out there. Again, I'm not a professional runner. I'm just a normal guy who wants to make my running experience a lot better, easier. So if I can, give any tips out there, I'm definitely going to do that. But these shoes, they're nice. They're definitely high end, and I think they're probably worth the $200. Any more than that, you're paying too much. But yeah, so, again, if you guys can try these before you buy them, do so. But if you have those Next Percents, you're probably going to want these, because people are comparing these to those, and they're saying those are actually lighter than these. These feel kind of light anyway. Anyway, guys, hope this video helps somebody out there. Sorry it's long-winded. I'm not expecting to get many views on these videos, but I like to document, especially if I'm spending $200 on a pair of shoes. I do like to document my experience with them. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section. I will try to answer everybody. And hope you guys are doing well out there. Until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.